So I'm gonna give you the context from my side because
Go for it.
Mr. Lager here apparently don't got my back. But
I was rubbing your back, dude. I was like,
yeah. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Stout and Lager. I'm Stout, and as always, I have my lovely co-host Lager here.
hello.
What's up? What's up?
Hey man, dude, It's been a bit. How you guys doing? Today we'll be having some Irish beers to go along with trying out the popular beers. We want to know what the Ireland beers, the top ones are. As you can guess, it's Guinness.
Yep. Also
So,
celebrating St.
yeah,
Patrick's
it
Day a
is.
little bit. Belated St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Did your place do any water dyeing of the lakes or like
I
the
don't know.
water? Because I can tell you where I live and where I used to live, they both did the water dye or they dyed the water green. There's this meme of the POV, you're a fish during St. Patrick's Day and it turns all green. And I can't imagine how disgusting that is, or like how crazy that would be if everything that you see turns green.
Well, yeah. So supposedly the Chicago, I think, is the most well-known river one, but
That does
apparently
sound-
it's like vegetable dye or something like that. It's like completely biodegradable, so it's not unhealthy. But
It's not
it does-
unhealthy, but it sure
does
doesn't
look
look
weird.
good to me.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, do you know like what? Because this is my perspective. Because like I come from Venezuela and the lake of Maracaibo, or like around there, the water's green, and it's green because of all the contamination and all that shit. And it looks almost like exactly what Riverwalk looked like during St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess for me, it didn't look that attractive. But hey, I love St. Patrick's Day. It's a funny holiday to pat out the Marchness, instead of like because you have Valentine's Day and then you have Easter. You gotta have filler holiday.
Yeah.
So for that though, I'm drinking a Harp Lager. It's a product of Ireland. Apparently, it's made by Guinness. What are you drinking? Stout.
So when I went to the store, they only really had Guinness. I didn't want to get Guinness, so I ended up getting a Reuben's Brews dry stout. I hope that this is worth it because it was $15 for 4 tall boy cans. So we'll see.
$15.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah.
This was I bought. Well, one can of Harp was. I can tell you that it was like $2, $3. It would have been very similar. But it's Irish beer, apparently. Irish beer is pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, this is a Irish style dry stout.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Let me open it
Thirsty,
up.
man. It's been a week since
Jesus
I drank
Christ.
anything.
Ooh, kind of tastes like Guinness.
Nah, I mean, it's hitting that.
Yeah, this is just Guinness. It's a craft version of Guinness.
It's a craft
That's
version
my
of
first sip thought.
Really? I mean, do you ever feel like that with like all your stouts? Or not really? Like what are the key characteristics of Guinness that you?
So
you
it has the dryness, if that makes sense. Like it's dryness to the point where it kind of tastes bitter, but it's not like the same like aggressiveness, I guess, that bitterness leaves on your mouth.
Yeah.
But it has that very, very similar taste to Guinness. Excuse me. And it also has like the coffee like sweetness to it.
Yeah.
But
does this one? I don't know if you know it, but do they do the whole nitrogenated thing?
The one that I got?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because I know Guinness are like pride themselves of doing that.
Yeah.
Like, get that smoothness, I guess. Mouthfeel. But yeah, I'm I'm liking it. It's a hard lager. It's a lager. I feel like it's a bit more bitter than most lagers. I feel like I'm feeling. I'm feeling more bitter forward. So maybe they're using a bit more hops in the thing. But I'm liking it so far.
Yeah. Cheers
Well,
to Irish beers.
Cheers to St. Patty's Day.
Yep.
Did you wear green?
I did. So yeah, I guess this kind of segues into what we've been up to. But like we mentioned, it's been a little bit. So we haven't. We went on a cruise together, and then took a little bit of a break. Lager was sick. I was kind of detoxing from the cruise festivities.
Yeah. Detoxing by going to a concert.
Yeah, I went like 11 for 11. I think it started the Wednesday before we left. I took. Yeah. Oh, I guess yeah. It's kind of segue into what we did, what we've been up to. So we went on the cruise. We'll get into that a little bit more in depth later. Yeah. Because there was a lot of fun stories that came from that. But the day before we left for back home for the cruise, I took Sour out for a birthday dinner. So we grabbed some drinks there. Then we got back and pretty much we got back Thursday and we left for the cruise on Saturday. Thursday, Friday we drank. As always. Friday, lager pulled up.
Yeah.
Had a barbecue at my place.
I definitely now remember what, dude. It was actually so fun to chill at your parents' place. We need to do that more. It was just like you guys were hosting, Sour's parents, parents and brother. Your dad was cooking some nice foods, and one of my favorite things was I was showing your dad that new that beer I brought.
Oh yeah, dude, that was real good.
It was a beer that I bought for my birthday thing that I went to a brewery. It was like a bock that was aged in a wine barrel. And it was so smooth, man. It was so smooth. And it was I was just so happy that everyone liked it. I think that was like my...
Yeah, it was really good, for sure.
My highlight, yeah.
But yeah, that was dope. So much fun. We ended up drinking it for local at a point. Sour's brother kind of caught us off guard with that, but we never say no.
It was nice. I think... Who do you think won out of that night?
I don't know. So, I mean, it was definitely between you and me, because he stopped hella early.
Oh yeah.
It's a little bit. I think you drink more, but I don't know if you were more lit than me. Like I think we were both like similar in the sense of like litness levels, but I think you did drink more than me. I'm just a lightweight now.
Although you were drinking some whiskey.
Oh yeah, I think that was a big awful. What was it awful? But
hey, that was your bonding moment with your dad.
Yeah, it was just a lot of mixing. But I was chilling. Yeah. That was Friday, and then Saturday. Yeah, Saturday we went on the cruise.
Oh, dude! A real update. I found it's exploding kittens. They're in my bag.
Oh, so you had them?
I had them. I just didn't bother looking. I guess my book bag. I think because my mom found it.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. It just I found out that it was at your parents' place ever since the last time I was there, and I thought that I didn't pick it up when we went to the cruise, and it turns out I had it.
This guy.
Yeah, but it was fun. Yeah.
Cruise. We did on the cruise from Saturday to Thursday, and Thursday we got back. I think we ended up drinking with Sour's parents or something.
Are you there?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We got off of work and my parents were they were off on Friday, and then that next week my mom was on spring break, so they went on a cruise with my aunt and uncle. So they were like on vacation. They're like, "Oh, let's go we're going to this Mexican place. You guys want to come?" We ended up going, got some margaritas.
Yeah.
Then Friday we had another event at Sour's place. And then Saturday we left back home, got back home at like 10 a.m. or something like that. We left really early. Came back to the apartment, said what's up tonight. We took a nap, and then we pre-gamed for the Bad Bunny concert. We went to the Bad Bunny concert here that Saturday.
How do you guys pre-game? Like what do you guys do between each other?
Oh, so we weren't really sure what we wanted to drink. But towards the end of the cruise, we started drinking those gingy rum and cokes.
Wait, you guys were doing that.
Yeah. So I had a bottle of Donku that I bought for Coquito. So we were like, let's just do that because we didn't want like beer is kind of hard to pregame with, right? Because if you drink like 2 or 3, I don't know, bro. I get bloated, and usually the beers that we be drinking aren't really that strong. So we're looking for a bang for our buck. So we got some ginger ale and rum, ginger ale and rum. Played some card games, did our thing. Nice. Then we went to the concert. It was lit as always.
So this was in Seattle, right?
Yep.
Wow.
It was interesting.
Why was it interesting?
So low key, I feel like some of the a decent amount of the crowd was just there for the hype, if that makes sense. Because like
you don't think they were like big Bad Bunny fans?
So the people that were next to us, there was these 2 white chicks that were next to Sour. And they did not speak Spanish at all. They were just kind of, so you know how usually he does songs and he talks while he was talking. They're like, "What is he saying?" And I remember like, "Bruh." But
did they have their phones up a lot or no?
No, they were just kind of vibing.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, but like, they kind of were a little lost because he said that this tour was going to be like mainly trap, and they're like, "Do you think you're going to play Ojitos Lindos?" And I was like, "My dude, this is okay. not the concert for that."
I mean, there was a reason why my brother didn't want to go to this concerts because like he knows like he's not for the trap parts.
Yeah,
and like even I'm like, it probably wasn't gonna be my vibe either. But
yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, it was definitely more trap.
That's fair. I mean that's fair. That's like more his roots, right?
Yeah, I loved it. It was mainly the new album, and then he had like some throwbacks. But yeah, the crowd it didn't have the same feeling as when I would go back where we went to school or where I lived back home.
What would you say was your best, because you've done a lot, what would you say was the best vibe environment for a Bad Bunny concert of the year, or the ones you've been to?
Honestly, I think the first one.
The first
one I went to was like the Por Siempre tour. I went twice to that tour. But I went because my friend had gotten tickets. You met him, the guy who you met with Sour and me at first in the org. I went with him, and then he like his group was like 4 or 5 people, but someone like bailed last minute, so they gave me the tickets super cheap.
Oh, so you went by yourself? Like, well, you didn't go by yourself, but you didn't go with Sour.
Yes, it was just me, and then the friends from. I knew all of them. They were all friends from like high school, but it was a excuse me. It was really cheap. I was super close, and it was just super hype. I think that was the best concert I have been to.
Wow, I don't even know what songs he could have been playing because I'm very late to the party. So
yeah, but, I mean, I think the best one would be definitely a concert in Puerto Rico, obviously, but hopefully I can make one of those.
Oh, yeah, did you go or did you not?
No, I haven't gone to one in Puerto Rico.
There you should. That should be on your bucket list.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Bad Bunny Puerto Rico concert. Man, that'd be wild. Actually, are they expensive?
I don't know. I know in Puerto Rico, he usually does like a couple of days sometimes, or he'll like start or end the tour there. I think at this point, all of his concerts are kind of expensive. So,
yeah, I mean, it comes with a hype, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's awesome. And then, you guys did anything after, like any after hour bars? Because I know there's a lot of after party bar thing that people promote. I think Baila Bar was doing something.
We went. So we were gonna Uber around, but our phones weren't really working. So then I think we just Ubered home, and
that's safe. Yeah,
I think we did something around here, but I don't remember.
Yeah, because the concert ends at 12, right? Around there.
It was like 11, 12, yeah.
11.
I would say.
Yeah, this is like one like final hour kind of thing that we can do. I know when we went, it just feels like everything else was just packed, and we just want to go home. And then there was nothing open where I was living.
Yeah,
Right? And that was the thing. I think it would have been different if it was like a place like your place, where
there was a lot happening, but
yeah, right.
I don't know.
But yeah, like so you guys did that.
The end of the week of chaos essentially. But that was pretty much it. Then in the week we didn't really do too much. We saw Kung Fu Panda 4. That was
hell yeah. How was it?
Goated.
I was goated
as always.
Is this the end of the Kung Fu Panda or no?
I don't know. I think so. I don't really know what else they can go with this. Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they can.
But I was so sick, dude. I was so sick.
I don't know where they can go with that. But it was dope.
I mean,
good movie.
I think. I mean, the thing is that I really can't think of because like I saw Kung Fu Panda 3, right? And I know he meets his actual father. He becomes almost as spiritual as Uwe, right? Or like the turtle dude. And it's just like, what else more can you do with this journey, right? Like, what was can you say what was the focal point about the fourth one?
The focal point was there is the main villain, right?
Yeah.
And while he's trying to fight the main villain and like prepare to fight the main villain, he's trying to find the successor, essentially.
Oh, successor for him?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Diabetes is tough, huh?
No, he's not crazy. He's just gonna become.
Sorry.
What is his name? Oolong, the turtle.
He's gonna be Uwe, and then he's
Uwe.
Oh, okay. He's gonna be he's gonna be the hermit.
Yeah,
he's trying to find the other dragon warrior.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So the whole trip the whole movie is him trying to find that, and it was really good. I really liked it.
Yeah. Did he find his dragon warrior?
He did indeed. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really know where he can go from here.
No,
like, I feel like the next one would have to follow the Dragon Warrior, which I don't think they would do that.
Nah. You see how Phase 4 is happening. I don't think they should muddy it.
Yeah, I think they should just leave it how it is.
Yeah, it's like how there's. I hope that they'll never do a How to Train Dragon 4.
Oh yeah, it was so good. The last one was it ended good.
It ended well. Like I think, but it's tough to have your franchises. I guess because we're talking about their two biggest ones besides Shrek, and Shrek they freaking milked that.
Yeah.
Until I don't know, the fifth movie or something, and I don't know, and
yeah, when we went to see Kung Fu Panda. They had some trailers, and they made a trailer for like Shrek 2, I guess, because I think it's turning 20 years. And when they were doing the trailer, I was like, no way they're doing another movie. And then she was like, no, it's Shrek 2. And I was like, right, you're right.
Right. Dude, Shrek 2 was fucking legendary, man.
Yeah,
I think
it was really good.
For me, I think they picked Shrek 2. I don't think I like the Shrek 3rd.
I need to watch those. We watched them recently. I don't know if I watched them all because some of them were hard to find, but
yeah, I think the second one was just peak. Like I remember so much of it. Like I remember Puss in Boots, Shrek turning to a human. The song that the fairy godparent did, like the I Need a Hero. Like I can remember so much from that movie. I cannot tell you anything about the third one or the fourth one. but I'm happy that the Kung Fu Panda is stuck the lightning at least for the fourth movie.
Yeah, it was
the
definitely
fourth
good.
movie is sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For me, what else do you guys did in St. Patrick's Day? Yes, you guys showed me videos of
yeah. So I guess wrapping it up, Saturday I went to Korean barbecue with groomsmen, one of the groomsmen. No, it was with one of the groomsmen. Not your boy, the other guy. Yeah, I don't know what to call him, but I went with him and his girlfriend. He has a new girlfriend. Yeah, he has a new girlfriend, so we went to get Korean barbecue with him.
Is she Latina?
I think her dad is Mexican, but he came when he was really young, so she said it doesn't count.
The type. I remember he has a type.
Yeah, so I've heard. But yeah, we went to get
So-
Korean barbecue. It was very lit, pretty chill.
Yeah?
She's cool. He's cool as always. And then Saturday or Sunday. So Sunday was St. Patty's Day. In the morning we went and played soccer, as you always do in Ireland. I don't know, but
Ireland.
I guess
I mean,
say
yeah, I'm
football.
sure
I feel like that would be
They
more
do play
St. Patrick's
probably
Day.
football.
Yeah. But then we did that, and then after that we came back, showered, and we went out. Went out for the festivities.
Ooh,
So
who you guys went with?
we went to this one bar, the bar that I told you about that had the half beers. We went there
That place.
first.
So I was wondering about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we went there. We were walking there. It's like a 20-minute walk from here. And then we passed this other bar on the way there. We're like, we saw they did a Irish car bomb. So we're like, okay, we're gonna do one for the trip, you know, get a little bit of a buzz going. But we did that, and then we got to the place, and there was a super long line, and it was a 2-hour wait to get a table.
2-hour wait.
We waited like 30 minutes, 45 minutes to get in. There was like a line to like stand by the bar, essentially.
But I'm guessing you guys weren't able to like get really good, like, you know, be able to like have drinks and stuff there.
I mean, we were able to get in, and we got a car bomb, and we got a beer, Guinness, and then there was like a ledge that people were kind of standing by, so we just stood by the ledge, put our drinks there, and just kind of talked. Then they kept on every once in a while. There was like,
it you guys in absinthe and IPA?
No, it was just sour and me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, soju and old fashioned. Where they had plans, I think, that day, and then we told absinthe and IPA.
No,
I think they got they were getting brunch, and they had some other plans as well. So we went solo, but
okay,
it was fun.
Hey, at least that's like streamlined. Like,
Yeah.
what were the festivities like though?
So excuse me, it was really packed. They had a lot of live music, so they had like this like Irish folk group kind of. It was like a flute, guitar, and a violin, and they were playing like traditional Irish music. And then every once in a while, there was like this firefighter group that played the bagpipes and drums. So they'd come out.
Oh, they did. That's kind of it, actually.
Yeah. Every once in a while they'd like make rounds and play the bagpipes and drums very loudly, and just it was fun. It was a fun ambience for a bit. But we were there, and then we were like, let's go check out, because there's this other bar that's kind of close to it that's really cool, kind of more of unicorn vibes. But we were like, let's go check that out, because we still had like an hour to wait for the table.
Yeah.
So we were like, let's go do that, and then we'll come back. So then we left, and we walked to the other bar, and it was closed. So that was pretty sad. But then we walked back, and then we passed this like Mexican place that we passed by last time we were walking around. We were like, we should try it out. And then we sat down, and we ordered a drink and some nachos. And then our table was ready, so we dipped. We told the server, because we were there for like 20 minutes, and they didn't bring us our stuff. So we were kind of like, yeah, like I get the food taking a while, because it wasn't like super busy, but there was people. But like the drinks didn't even come out. Usually the drinks come out. But yeah, our table was ready after us waiting for like 20, 30 minutes for the drinks. So we told the server that we had to go. And then we left, went back to the other place. Unfortunately, they didn't have their full menu, obviously, because it was so full. They couldn't really do their regular menu. So we got some Irish mac and cheese.
They're so basic. Yeah.
Yeah, and like this beef stew. It was pretty good, but we were there, got another drink, just chilled for a little bit. And then we were like, why don't we go check out some other stuff? Because it was kind of loud. And we were like, at that point, we were just talking. And it was kind of hard to talk. So we were like, let's go see what else is around here. So then we ended up going to Baila Bar. Because they said they were going to have an event.
They did?
Yeah, they said they were going to have stuff. But it was kind of interesting. I don't know. Do you remember? What was the last thing I told you about Baila Bar?
I'm trying to remember. It wasn't like something like, I don't know, that they weren't really playing a lot of like dancing vibe. I think. Yeah.
So the last time we went before this one, we went on like Latin night or like salsa night, something like that.
Right.
And when we went there, we met the owner, and I was like talking and chilling with the owner, but he kept on like skipping the songs and like not playing dancing music. So it was kind of interesting. But we went this time, and when we got there, and I saw the owner, and I was like, okay, he's here, cool. And then, Sarah and I sat down, we got a drink, we were just playing with the cards, trying to feel the vibes out. At first, it it was like kind of lame. There wasn't really too much Spanish music. But then they
Yeah.
started playing Spanish music. And then I went to get to the bar to get another drink. And the owner was there. And he was like, he was chilling. And I was talking to the bartender. And he was like, hey. And I was like, yo. And he was like,
Yeah.
how are you? And I was like, I'm good. I'm like, I'm chilling. And he's like, oh, chilling, cool. And then I said chilindrina. Because, you know, I was like, I'm chilindrina. And he got tight for some reason. So he's Peruvian. And supposedly chilindrina to them means the F word that is a slur for gay people. So he started getting tight at me. And I was like, why? Like, I was like, he started like saying shit. And I was like, oh, I didn't like, I'm just chilling. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm Puerto Rican. That means something different to me. And then I was talking to the bartender. I got my drinks. And he was like, where are you sitting? And I was like, I'm sitting over here. He's like, I'm going to walk with you. And then he came to like us. And then he just was kind of explaining it to me. And I was like, yeah, no, like, it wasn't like that at all. Like, he was like, have you been here before? And I was like, yeah, I was here last time. And like, I was talking to you. So I was just like, you know, talking to you because I thought, you know, I was talking to you last time. And he's like, oh, yeah, I remember you. I don't think he remembered me. But we ended up chilling with him for a little bit. Like, we sat at a table. He had a table. And there was like these 3 blonde chicks that were with him. And there were some other chicks that were like sitting further from him. And he was trying to get them to sit with him too. So he's a weird dude. I don't know.
Is he working? Or is he the owner?
He's the owner. So he was just drinking there.
I think like this bartender came through. Okay. I mean, hey, when you're on a bar.
Yeah, but he kept on changing the songs and skipping them. And it was just a weird vibe. And now I don't know how I feel about that place. Bam.
Yeah, I mean,
that was pretty much
I think it's fair that yeah, like, because Spanish will always be different for every country. I feel like that's like, nah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like, I feel like you could tell the vibe of someone that's like, because I think he took it like I was checking him or something, or like trying to start something. But I feel like you should be able to tell based on like how someone is talking to you and their like body language. Like, I was not being hostile at all. And then the server. So I think the reason why I was like, I'm chilling, like it wasn't me, was because the server, after after he started getting tight, I got 2 rum and cokes, and he started like getting tight, and I was like, all right, whatever, I'm just gonna go back to like sit with Andrea, and he came with me. But then while he was talking to us, the server came up and he was like, oh, I forgot to ask, did you guys want limes? But we already had limes in our drink. So I was like, oh, he's like trying to see like what's up and make sure I'm okay. And then later, while we were sitting outside, I went inside to get more drinks, and he was talking to me. He was like, oh, are you okay? Like, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. He just got tight, but weird vibe. Like the spot is premium, the music is premium, but I think it might just be like a Friday, Saturday, like only when like it's peak packed, because it is not as empty. It's just like him on the aux, which is fine.
Yeah,
but like
been weird.
The like it kind of breaks up the vibes. Excuse me, when he's skipping around.
Dude, the vibes need to be immaculate. No, I'm kidding. No, I think that makes sense. I think there's definitely different owners. They're different styles.
Yeah,
in there,
I'm intrigued. You know. Feel like you would get along with him though.
He's what does that say about me then?
No, I mean, I think he's just very social, and he's like, yeah, like we were sitting down, and there was the 3 chicks that were like sitting with him, and Sour and I were sitting with him, and then there was like these other chicks that were sitting at another table, and he's like, why are they sitting alone? They should come sit with us. And then he was like, you should go ask them to sit with us. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I have the charisma like that.
That's crazy.
And then he looked at me, he was like, true. And then he went and walked and asked.
Though he's the freaking owner. He should probably take charge, dude.
I mean, it was fine, but like, he just was, I don't know if he's very extroverted or what, but he was, you know, it was definitely.
It's okay. Well, that's interesting, man.
Yeah.
That's interesting. We'll see
that's
about
pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, that's awesome that by the bar at least was doing something for St. Patty's Day, right?
Yeah.
That was such a funny interaction with the owner, man. But with that, we'll go to talk about actually the beers that we're actually drinking. The Irish beers that we're consuming.
Irish beer of the week.
Irish beer of the week. And I had the Harp Lager, which is also, what I've been told is actually also Guinness, which is funny. And which one do you get?
I have the dry stout from Rubens.
Rubens. All right. Well, before we're doing some of the ratings, I'll give some quick facts about Guinness. Because it's like the big boy of Irish beer.
Yep.
It traces its origins back to 1759 when Arthur Guinness signed a lease for the St. James Gates Brewery in Dublin, Ireland.
9,000 years.
Huh?
Nothing. Continue.
9,000 years?
Yeah, isn't it for 9,000 years the lease that he sold?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, that's Deer Thunder. I looked into it when I was there at St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, I'm like, you mean this fact I was gonna say right now?
Yeah, bro.
Annual rent of 45 quid, or is that it's quid, right? Like pounds.
Yep.
That's crazy. He got 9,000-year-old lease.
Talk about a vision, bro.
Yeah, talk about like, dude, Irish people got bricks of beard for 9,000 years. That's wild. Like, would you ever like get a lease for that? I mean, of course, it's really cheap rent, I guess. But well, then again, this is 1759. So, what's 45 years? Like, what's 45 quid in 1750? No, wait, 45 quid in
$24,000. No, that's £100 or 100 quid. So like 10K probably. 10K
a year. 2000, yeah.
Crazy.
Wow. 2,000 a year. It would be. Would you get at least that's that much? Like for
hey man,
like
maybe we'll have to
forever.
We'll
by
at
the way,
least that long for Sour and I's brewery if we ever make one.
Or I'll do that for the domain for our website.
Stout and Lager, hell yeah.
But yeah, Arthur Guinness, yeah, in the late 18th century, began to experiment with brewing porters in dark beer style that was gaining popularity in London. His version of porter quickly became a hit, known for his rich flavor and smooth texture. And in the 19th century, under the leadership of his son, Arthur Guinness II, the brewery began exploring its beers to England, expanding and solidifying reputation as a global brand. And it's crazy. Now Guinness is owned by Diageo. I say it. Do you know how you say it?
No.
And it's like a multinational beverage company.
Diageo? Is it Diageo?
Yeah, Diageo.
That's what I would say. Yeah. I have no clue. But apparently they have a lot of brands. Over 200 brands in 180 countries.
Yeah, they're own essentially Guinness by now.
Thanks.
So, Hop Lager was first brewed in 1960. It was originally brewed in a Northern brewery in Dundalk, Ireland. It was due to the response of the growing popularity of lager-style beers. And one final thing with Guinness, the stouts are usually created with the process of the nitrogenation.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of being carbonated with carbon dioxide, like most beers, Guinness is carbonated with a mixture of nitrogen and carbon dioxide, which gives them the smoother, creamier mouthfeel. And and so that's very distinct about this.
I will say it's very smooth. Guinnesses are always very smooth when I drink them, especially when they're straight from the tap.
Straight from the tap, just gush that shit.
Yeah,
but okay. What about you? Do you have any facts for the dry stouts?
Yeah. So this beer is a Irish style dry stout. So like I said, it's from Reuben's. I won't go too much into Reuben's facts since it doesn't really matter too much. It's not an Irish brewery, but Reuben's is a craft brewery that's local to here. They actually opened in 2012, and this was one of the first 5 beers that was tapped on their opening day, which is a little pretty cool tidbit. It's a beer from 2012, essentially. They've just kept on making it. It's a limited release every year. And the excuse me, sorry, I'm a little sick too still. But the notes that they have for it, it's a smooth and creamy beer, as I feel like Irish beers usually are, with notes of dark coffee, roasted malt, toasted bread, and bittersweet chocolate. It has won a couple of awards, so it's an award-winning beer. Do with that as you will. But for the malts, it has a couple of different malts. It has Maris Otter, flaked barley, roasted barley, midnight wheat, and black malt. And it has Magnum and East Kent Goldings for the hops. So it has some malt and some hops.
Okay. Man.
Yeah. Pretty cool beer. So beer that was originally made in 2012, and I'm sure they've slightly perfected it over those years. Pretty light. It's a 4.6, but solid beer. Can't lie.
Can't lie. All right. It's awesome. All right. We can probably go to some of the ratings.
Yes.
How would you rate this beer, man?
So I think for me, this, like I said at the beginning, this tastes like a craft Guinness. So I feel like with Guinness, the Guinness that I get at a bar, fresh pint, you know, they pour it out of the tap, they let it sit for a while because, you know, it has to settle. Goated. Super good. But when it hits the can, I feel like it doesn't hit the same. So I think that's one of my gripes with it, is that it's very inconsistent. You know, they have the canned ones or the bottled ones too, but I feel like even those don't hit. But this one, I would say, has that taste of like a Guinness pint that I would be getting at a bar. So it's very strong in that regard.
Yeah.
I think for me, let me get a sip, get some taste. So yeah, like I said, it has that really distinct smoothness and bitterness, but not like too aggressive of a bitterness that I attribute to like Guinness and other Irish stouts.
Yeah,
it's very pleasant. I think it's a very strong beer. I think I'm gonna have to give it a 7.
Yeah, that's pretty
strong rating.
Better than average.
Yeah, so 7 shepherd's pies out of 10.
All right, that's cool.
I'm gonna steal your thunder.
No, this is funny. Okay, that's awesome. 7 shepherd's pie. I feel like we've done shepherd's pie before.
Maybe.
I feel like we might be. But yeah,
should I get another one then? I'll steal your thunder this time.
No, you don't have to steal anything.
Very bad. What about you? How's your harp?
So harp, it's actually very refreshing. It was smooth. I think it has some malt sweetness to it, where like, but then there's also like a very, I don't know, big frontal bitterness to it that like lagers don't usually have. But like, it's like, so like some sips will be more bitter, some other sips will be more sweet. So it goes really back and forth, but it does what a lager should do and be refreshing and be, you know, enjoyable. It's like there's like not go too far. It's very balanced. For that, I think I'm gonna go for probably. I might go to a 7 as well. I'm gonna do a 7. Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charm. Are is it Ireland or Scotch? No, Lucky Charms are Irish, right?
Well, it's a leprechaun. Leprechauns are traditional.
Yeah, the leprechauns are Irish, right? Yeah. Yeah, 7 Lucky Charms. I think it's really good. I think I actually would get it. Like, if we go to like a pub and they have this, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll do a pint of it. And just enjoy being refreshed.
Well, yeah, if you come visit, the Irish pub by us has it on tap. So
that's funny.
Got a nice, say that. Nice yummy harp. And you could try the split beers. But yeah, hell yeah, 2 solid beers, solid 7s for Ireland.
Yeah, and something else. I am drinking a Guinness Drought Stout now, so I'll do a rating at the end. But like so far, so good. I'm liking it.
Nice. Did you get the nitro one, or is it just the standard one?
The Drought Stout, and it's in the bottle, so it's not in the can.
Oh, nice.
I think you didn't like the can.
Yeah. Well, I think the problem with the can is that when you can get it in a can, but they're meant to be poured. So you have to pour it into a cup.
You're not supposed to drink it
I'm not sure if it's the specific one that I got, but I remember the one that I got was a can and it had like a shaker ball in there, and I think the shaker ball was in there to like aerate it a little bit. So when you poured it out, it had the same effect. But
okay,
yeah, we'll loop back on that and see how you're liking it.
We'll see. All right. So with that, we're kind of teasing it a little bit. We went to a cruise.
Yes.
Recently. It was I wouldn't say a booze cruise, but we did do the drinking package.
Yep. Went on a cruise. Celebrate Sour's birthday. Went to Carnival. Yeah, we got the drink package. It was Lager, myself, Sour's brother, and Sour's brother's fiance.
Yeah, Sour's brother's fiance.
Fun cruise, 5 day, 5 long days of booze and food.
It was the food was good. Is it bad that my top highlight for food was the soups?
Yeah, I remember every day you'd mess up them soups. Dude, I'm surprised you didn't like the what was it, the beef that you got that one day? What was it? Beef onions or something? What was it called?
Yeah. Well, that was from the buffet, I think. That was from the buffet. And not gonna lie, I don't know. I don't know what was the consensus. I mean, I know what the consensus was, but I really like going to the dinners.
I agree. I'm a dinner.
I mean, mainly because of soups, but I don't know.
Yeah, I like the dinners a lot. It just feels nice.
Appetizers,
sitting down, having the fresh soups, the fresh appetizers, entrees. Yeah. You get your cup of wine. I feel like the wine. If we got that from like the first day, the dinners would have been so much better. Because the last 2 days that we went to dinner, we got wine with our meals. The wine. It was just very pleasant.
We did the martinis the first day.
Yeah,
and I think I didn't like my pina colada or my pina martini.
It was like a pina habanero, right?
It was, but it was more sweet than spicy, and it felt very volatile. But the wine was nice.
Yeah, it was very pleasant.
Yeah, it was fun. It was my second cruise. I was by myself in my room, but we were right next to each other. But I didn't hear you guys.
There wasn't much to hear. I heard you flush in the toilet a couple of times, but
oh yeah, that's the main thing that we hear. Yeah, the bathroom. But yeah, we got there first day, right? First day we started out with the Miami Vices. And we just oh dude, you know what was so funny to me, man? Sour's brother's fiance just got lit off 2 freaking drinks, and it's like, what are you guys doing? Are you guys even lit?
Yeah, she was calling us out.
Nothing from her.
That was lit.
Nothing. It was funny. It was just, I'm like, okay, so this is the energy we're getting.
Yeah, you're used to that from me, used to that from me, and from him. But she was calling you out. Yeah. She was calling us all out. Yeah, the first day was lit. Just a lot of drinking, a lot of eating, trying out the new drinks. Got a couple of Miami Vices. I think we got some of the other frozen ones.
I'm actually surprised we didn't go for more Long Islands.
Yeah, well, we did. I think we did the first couple of frozen drinks, and then we switched to Long Islands for a couple.
Yeah.
And I think we went to the dinner that first night. And then we went to the club that night. And that night was Sour's birthday at 12. So
at 12,
I think excuse me. That was the hardest that we went because it was her birthday. And because it was the first day, we were excited to drink, excited to eat, excited to do everything. So we got a couple of shots, did some birthday shots.
Of tequila.
Yep. For context, the drink package is 15 drinks a day. Yeah. I think we averaged at least 10, 11 a day. That day we reached 12 or 15.
Yeah, we definitely
maxed out.
Yeah, we reached 10 at least. I know that I definitely got to. We did in the first day we did 15 plus because
I forgot about that.
Sour's brother commandeered our card to get more drinks.
Yeah,
and this dude, someone spilled it. Spilled my.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seltzer.
I don't
always remember, dude. I was like so sad. I was
Was
like,
this the night that we went up and you were talking to people when the elevator thing happened?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was
Well, we'll get to
the
that, I guess.
most. No, well, we're getting in now.
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
Like,
Went to the club. Club closed around like 2. Pizza stays open till like 4. So what do you do when you're drunk and you've been drinking all day? Go get some pizza at freaking 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking up to your dude.
Oh,
I guess I was just,
I made friends with the one of the pizza guys, which comes into play as well with another story.
It's controversial for but it was fun. Like, definitely, it was the night where like we felt the most whole and the most excited because it really was like the vibe was all there. Like, because I remember. Dude, I was dancing a lot, dude.
Yeah, there were some videos.
Are there? I didn't see any videos.
I think you recorded some. There was one of like you were I don't know how much I should say because your family listens to this, but
no, it's like
you were grinding on people and people were grinding. You know.
I think to be fair, the consensus is like I grind more on people than people grind on me.
Yeah, but there was a point where you were sandwiched. I don't even remember that.
I was sandwiched, which is funny.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, that's pretty hot. But no, it was fun. I think it was so much fun. Like the vibes, we're all there. Like we're just like fully there. But dude, the next day was tough. I mean,
yeah. So I think it was a bad mix of us going way too hard the first night because it was her birthday. It was the first day of the cruise. We were just drinking, eating. But also in the night, I guess something happened to one of the crew members and they had to meet with another ship because the ship was going back to where we left from so they could bring him to like the hospital. So due to that, we were behind schedule. So the whole second day was very, very choppy. We were going very quick. We were going from side to side. I don't know if you remember, but when we were getting ready to leave, we had Sour and I had bought these pills that supposedly help you with hangovers. We had a pill that helps with your liver function, a pill that helps with like inflammation and like headaches. So it was basically like a hangover cure. Yeah. But I was taking that, getting ready for us to leave, and the nausea from the night before, the nausea from moving the ship moving so much, I took the pills and I threw them up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that day I learned that you can't take pills.
Yeah, Sour has been clowning me for a while. I've gotten a lot better.
Oh my lord!
I can take them when I'm not super nauseous and a little bit hungover. I can take them, but I still sometimes struggle with the bigger ones. They still sometimes make you gag, but I'm a lot better. Before, it was literally to the point where like I would take a pill and I would throw it up in like 2 to 3 minutes.
You drink water though, right?
Yeah, but it was more of a mental thing, I think. So now I think like if I'm nauseous and already kind of like the possibility of me throwing up, then that happens. But now it's a little bit better. But yeah, that was the first day.
But if I took the L on the second day, your Sour's brother rightfully reminded us.
Yeah, he was commenting on us. But the second day, I don't even remember too much of like the days. It's all a blur now. Dude. But we went to like shows.
You know, the second day, I was fine. It was for me personally, I was fine like being out on the deck. I was fine walking. I was fine being in the room. It was when we went to the damn jacuzzi that I just felt it all. Because I can never sit still in the jacuzzi. I don't know why, but I just float so much. I just start moving.
I feel like maybe it's like, I don't know. You're like moving in the area where you like kind of are floating. So it's like maybe double times 2.
It was double.
But yeah, pretty much the second day and all of like the sea days that we had, the sea days we were consisted of waking up. Excuse me, sorry. The second day, sorry, I'm
a little lit.
No, I'm tired of this cough. I've been coughing and having a lot of like phlegm and stuff since the cruise, so that's been annoying.
Oh yeah, me too, brother.
Yeah, so the second day we actually went to brunch and it was pretty bad. I was like nauseous from the drinking and from the boat moving. So when we went to brunch, like I ate like half of my plate, and I had a Bloody Mary, and it was rough. It was
Bloody
rough.
Mary didn't.
But
Yeah, it wasn't good for you.
But we basically we stayed in the back of the ship. There was our little our area where it was like adults only. There was a bar. There was the pizza place. There was
it wasn't adults only, but it was a lot.
Well, the pool and the
it was
jacuzzi
mainly adults. I guess it was mainly adults. We never went to the Serenity bar.
Yeah, we didn't. But it was a little different than the one that we went before. But yeah, we just chilled there. We got drinks. You know, I think we had some Long Islands. We had frozen drinks. Had some food. Went to shows.
The shows were funny. There are a lot of comedy shows. It was what was his name? John Mulroney.
I don't remember their names.
John Mulroney fucking roasted my asshole, man.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I forgot.
What the fuck?
Can we? We'll have to edit this in, but the intro I actually meant to say, "Welcome back to the pod with your hosts Stout and Jimmy Neutron." Because that was what Lager was known as the whole cruise, especially the one lady that kept on calling him Jimmy Neutron the whole cruise. It happened like 5 times.
It was so funny. And then, because it was the first night, and then we were sitting sort of in the front, right? We're like off to the side, but the front, right?
Yeah.
And freaking, you laugh loudly for a while, and you're like, haha, that's funny. Or like you say something like that, and he freaking sews in on you. Hey, calm down, Jimmy Neutron. And I'm like, dude, that's crazy. And then, no, but it was funny, and I just knew, like I'm gonna hear this till when we're like 60.
Yeah, man, he's Jimmy Neutron.
That. I think. I mean, I'm surprised you forgot about it, but like, once you get reminded of it, like I just know that it's like, damn, another nickname, I guess. I just named it. I was not expecting Jimmy Neutron, you know, like. I don't think I was giving any Jimmy Neutron vibe, but okay.
I don't know, bro. He cooked you.
It cooked me. And then the lady, ran with it. I do feel bad on record to miss her high five. I will spiral over that every time because I never like to do that, miss it. But no, it was very funny. One highlight that he did was he took a woman's drink and he freaking puts it in his mouth, fully swings it back, but doesn't drink any of it, and swings it back down and just gives it back.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. So he did that, and the drink looked like it was half full. So we were like, oh, he's just chugging it. And then he just spit it back in. And it was gross.
Like, I was all for the bit. 75%.
He really committed to the bit. But
yeah, I feel like he should have just drank it. But then I guess in his mind, it's like, oh, man, they're actually going to destroy my probably 60-year-old liver. Or like, I don't know,
bro.
Like,
props to him for fucking committing to it. Because that was gross.
It was gross, and that lady was not gonna get refunded for that.
Facts.
It was funny, but yeah, it was fun. What else we did?
So we did a lot of drinking, a lot of eating. We went to a lot of shows. We played mini golf. Unfortunately, Lager won.
I freaking
I don't know how this guy literally
ever performance.
It was super windy that day, and I went first. And it was like, I think it was me, Sour, Lager, and then Sour's brother. So we played in that order. And this guy would hit the ball, and like it wouldn't even look like he was trying, and it would just go in. Like he got a hole in one. He hit the ball once and like hit the ball the second time, and it went like super far. And I was like, haha, you bozo. And then he just like smack it, and it would just go in. This guy fucking had a magnet.
I was definitely... Like most of every hole, I'm almost always on par.
Yeah,
which is like the amount of strokes to be even.
Look, I still have that on my phone. I do.
Yeah. What were the scores, man?
The score was 25 for Lager, 31 for Sour, and 32 for me.
Mm-hmm.
and 36 for Sour's brother. I beat her
Yeah,
brother. That's all
far,
that matters.
actually. That's not actually very far. Like, to be fair, I feel like I wasn't really getting hole in ones. I was just being on par. Like, I think I was not getting destroyed by the win as much. Yeah,
I don't know, bro. I got shafted. Let me tell you.
you were, the win was tough because like this was there was a second day, right?
Yeah, it was super windy, and we were also going super quick, so it was just not a good mix. We did mini golf. Went to the club a lot.
We went to the club a lot.
We went out on the two. We visited two places. We visited Grand Turk and
Grand Turk.
Bimini.
Grand Turk was fun. Do you like Grand Turk more than Bimini?
I think so. Bimini was just too small. There wasn't really that much to do.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Grand Turk. We went to, instead of exploring the city, the little island, we went to the most American place we could be at, a Margaritaville.
Hell yeah. The IPA was good though.
Dude, those beers hit so nice, dude. Mm-hmm. It's like, it felt like I had the misconception. It's not misconception, but like I was fearing beer because of bloatedness. But man, I have to realize it. After doing this podcast, it's like I feel like my body is just,
you're immune to
evolved.
Bloatedness.
Yeah, bloatedness. I feel like it evolved faster. I feel like I actually welcome it. I feel like I can handle everything that beer can give me. It was just like, I think if I did 15 beers a day, I would have been better. Yeah.
Really? I don't know if you would have been as lit.
Maybe. I don't know. You'd be surprised. I feel like I'd be very refreshed, and I feel like I wouldn't have been so grave mouth from all the fruit drinks, but the beers that we had in Margaritaville were amazing. I think we had IPAs, and then I think
you got a lager. Yeah. I bought
but the IPAs were really good. The IPAs were really good.
I got a margarita. We got a beer. We were chilling there. Grand Turk. I got my shot glass. You know how to get my shot glass?
Yeah, from Grand Turk. I got a magnet from my parents.
Yeah, so Margaritaville was pretty lit. Grand Turk was pretty lit. But other highlights of the cruise, what do you think?
I mean, the biggest one for me, it was definitely had trivia, like there were trivia things throughout the course of the cruise. And the biggest one for us was Harry Potter trivia. Me and Sour freaking killed it, mostly Sour. We were 20 questions in, perfect.
Yeah.
20 out of 20. Yeah. And I was so mad that like we were like, I was surprised that only 2 people like got perfect. I was really up for all of us to get perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we someone else got it, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna do a tiebreaker. Send in your strongest player." I'm like, you know what? That's a fake. That's Sour. That's Sour. Yeah. And the question was, how many staircases are there in Hogwarts? And sadly, I was thinking it was 290 something, and Sour said 400. The other dude said 60. It turns out it was 160 something.
Yeah, it was like 170 or somewhere around there.
It was tough.
I was roasting her a little bit for it, but I
definitely wouldn't have. I definitely would have done better. But it was really fun. Because
realistically, if I knew it was gonna be something so chance, I would have sent myself in. Like, I thought it was going to be something super specific.
I mean, that is super specific.
Yeah, but that's, like, I don't even think that was mentioned in the books, was it? Like,
it was. First book. It was one of those things that, like
one the of the story building aspects.
Like, when they were, like, doing touring, like, they were doing touring as first years, they said it. But, like, it was a shot in the dark for all of us, I'm sure. It was a shot in the dark for all of us, and maybe you're right. We should have just gone blind, but really good. And it was either that or maybe, I don't know,
something super detailed.
Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't have also known, like, I don't know. We would have known.
Hindsight's 2020, right?
Yeah, it is always fun. It was fun. It was so fun to like get to the finals. I think that was really fun to do.
Yeah, the events were really fun. Speaking of
Yeah.
events, we also had another event that we signed up for.
It was
Beer
so funny.
pong.
Beer pong. It was at the Red Frog pub, which was like
That was the
probably
spot.
some of the spot. Like yeah, like that spot, the Alchemy Bar, and the
Oh,
club.
Alchemy Bar. I forgot about that.
It was fun. Yeah, it was beer pong. You and Stout's brother wanted to like Sour's brother wanted to like join in. We didn't. Me and Sour were like, oh, we're gonna join if no one joins. We didn't know we had to pay for it.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
So that was funny. It was like, legitimately like Sour was like, oh, if we had to pay for it, I would sign up for it.
Yeah. Yeah, because
But-
they were like, they didn't really say anything. They just said, oh, sign up. And then they were like, okay, if you sign up, come over here and we're going to swipe your card. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I gave them my card and then they gave me a ticket or like a receipt. And I was like, what the hell? Freaking sucked.
So supposedly it was because right, like the beer that we're using for the beer pong we're buying essentially,
Yeah. But
and which was like
it's a
I don't know,
robbery.
was a little bit cringe. Something else that was cringe. It was the rules.
It was 4 cups.
It was for
No redemption except for the finals.
except for the finals. No.
And speaking of the finals.
Well, first we have to talk about your your match. First.
Yeah.
So
we were
you
the
guys went
first people to
first.
play. So we were the first
Yeah.
people to find out the rules.
Yeah, you guys were. Yeah.
And we got
And
clapped, sadly.
I mean, I think it was always like the
It was like
table was
2 to 0.
different. Different.
They're 4 cups and we made 2
distance,
cups.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a little weird, but we lost,
was.
unfortunately.
To be fair, I feel like you were always like. I feel like the order how we signed off for it really almost showed the who were better, right?
yeah,
almost.
we're in the hard bracket. Is that what you're saying?
I think you guys were definitely hard bracket, brother. Like we were in easy because me and Sour we signed up at the end. Like we're the last team.
Yeah, you
So
guys got to
we got
buy, I think.
We gotta buy, yeah. But yeah, me and Sour we played the third game, and somehow the other team was worse than us. But saying that, like I made some. Sour freaking made some for us, like
Sniper. You guys are snipers.
a little bit. So we won ours, surprisingly, and then there are 2 more games happening, and then we were jumped right into the finals because there was a bye. Like we were like uneven teams, right?
Yeah.
So the people that ended up winning had to play like all these games. We just went to the final, and they're destroying us. But somehow, some way, Sour freaking made the redemption shot that, like, I don't know, got me back in. We're almost there, but we didn't win.
Yeah, you
But-
guys came up just short.
You're short, but it was fun. It was a
hell of a
result that I
game.
wasn't expecting, right?
Yeah, you guys made it all the way.
Yeah, it was like, hey, we got you on our back, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was lit.
But it was fun.
Speaking of Red Frog Pub, I also
Yeah.
remember something else that happened there. Something else of the name of foosball.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
You got
You guys were-
clapped. Sour I clapped you. You and Sour's brother.
Yeah, yes, clapped us, dude. I was like, I really don't play it a lot, like really don't. But it was fun. It was
really fun.
like-
Get my dirty martini in my corner, playing some foosball.
yeah, that shit was
fun.
terrible. We didn't talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you liked
yeah,
it though. What happened?
I liked it, but like I just don't like how they do it. I feel like I feel like I had better. I feel like I had a Dermatini like in another bar, like not in a cruise, but like in a different bar. They're like, I don't know. I feel like I touted it way better. Of course, you also were like downing that shit so quickly. I feel that's like too much, but but something else. One final thing to talk about the cruise was there was a thing that happened. What was it? Which night was it? Was it the third night?
Oh, I don't even remember. I think it was the third night.
I think it was the third night, and we were drunk, or I don't know. We're tipsy. I'm gonna say we're drunk. We're tipsy.
Yeah, we're tipsy.
We went at the end of the night to go eat some pizza, right? And we were waiting for some. You know, you were talking to your dude Ram.
His name was Ram. I was talking about. So I'm gonna give you the context from my side because
go for it.
Mr. Lager here apparently don't got my back. But
I was rubbing your back, dude. I was like,
yeah. But basically, it was the end of the night, as always on the cruise. We end the night with pizza, so we go to get some pizza. I'm in line. It's me, Lager, and Sour's brother. Excuse me. But we're all in line waiting, and then there's like two people in front of me. And then how that goes usually is they ask you what you want, and then when you tell them, like they go put the order. Excuse me. And if the pizza's not ready, they prepare it. You wait for it. Whatever, it's chilling. So then there's two people in front of me. I order my pizza. I get my fungi pizza. If you're on a Carnival cruise, you got to get the mushroom pizza. It's fire. But I guess, I don't know how, but I guess they had a mushroom pizza that someone else ordered, or they just do it by batches, right? So they had a mushroom pizza that was ready. And then there's this one guy who's like, was waiting for a little bit, I guess. And he sees he sees that one comes out, and then he starts cursing the guy out, the freaking poor worker. He's like, "Oh, why is my pizza not ready? Blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck? Why are you giving him his pizza? I've been waiting for a fucking," like, he was just cursing at him, yelling at him. And
it was not necessary.
In my drunken boldness, I wasn't like super gone, but like I was a little bit more audacious with the liquid courage in me. So I started telling him all. I was like, yo, like apparently what I was just saying was, why are you mad? Why are you mad? Because he was treating the poor guy bad. So I was like telling him to chill out. And he got mad at me, and he was cursing me out too. And then the security told me to go sit down. I sat down with my pizza, and then he left.
To be fair, that happened like after he left. He got his like it was more like so yeah, like you're saying like, why you mad? You know, you're confronting him, and like he confronted back, and then I think we I don't know. We tried to like calm people out.
You were like, just stop. You ain't got my back.
I was just like, chill out, dude. I was like,
I wasn't doing anything wrong. He was being an asshole. I was calling him out on him being an asshole. And then freaking Sour's brother was getting hype. He was getting ready to fight too. It was crazy.
Dude, you weren't like, I say it, but you were also like not necessarily trying to defuse it, to be honest.
Yeah, because I was calling him out on his bullshit. The poor worker.
So you're adding gasoline to it.
Yeah, but the poor worker cannot stand up for himself. He works. The freaking cruise employees work like 12, 16 hours. Well, maybe not 16 hours, but they work long days. They don't deserve to be getting yelled at for shit that's not in their control. So I was like, shut the hell up. Like, why are you being an asshole to him? And then he went away. I went to go sit down. I apologized to the people. I was like, my bad. I apologized to security. I wasn't trying to start anything. I was just, defending my guy, my boy Ram.
The thing is, like, you didn't try to start things, but you really weren't trying to like defuse.
I wasn't backing down. What the fuck? Fucking asshole.
I think there's a difference between like, I don't know. I feel like I'm more of a just try to defuse it, rather than.
I wasn't diffusing it, but I also wasn't backing down. I think that was what was adding more to the fire, because I wasn't also being stupid and like antagonizing him further. I was just calling him out on his shit.
I think the fact that you're questioning why he's mad, I think that to him was antagonizing.
Yeah,
that's the part. Well, because you're asking why you're mad. He knows kind of why he's mad.
I don't think he does, because if he did have a valid reason, I don't think he would have gotten so mad.
Dude, just because he knows, just because he has a reason doesn't mean it's valid. It's just like he knows why he's mad, and to him that's valid enough for him. But
You're
like,
defending the other guy, shaking my
I'm not
head, not
defending
defending your,
him.
not defending your co-host, shaking my head.
I'm not defending the dude. The dude was an asshole. It's just that I don't want to. I don't want to fight.
I was
people.
ready
Like,
for freaking.
like we.
Really
I don't
Excuse me.
think that was the vibe. I don't like.
I don't think it would have gotten to that point.
I know the security guy was right there, and I just
Yeah.
didn't want to like. Dude, can we get even kicked out of a cruise during
Like,
the cruise?
just throw us off the boat.
Like, can they do that? Like, I really don't know.
No,
Like, it was like,
I don't think.
I was like,
don't think it got to that point. But yeah, I get you. But
I don't know.
due to this,
I think if something did went down, I would. You know what I would try to do? I would try to get between you guys and then just push them away to try to like just separate you guys.
no,
I
bro. I was protecting my boy Ram. If you guys ever go on a cruise and you see someone named Ram who works at a pizzeria, he's the homie. Treat him good.
Yeah. Yeah, the pictures were good. I'm sorry that I guess I didn't have your bag. I officially
It's all good. Just for the next
just-
time.
What do you want me to do?
Start throwing hands. Throw hands first.
No,
I'm just
dude,
kidding.
I don't want to throw hands, dude.
Man.
I don't want to fight people, dude.
I don't think it was gonna get to that point, but I get you. I know. I know you're more conflict averse than me. I don't know. I feel like recently, I've just been calling people out on their bullshit and not giving a fuck about it, which can be can cause conflict and confrontations. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's like maybe a way. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe you're right because like the way I see diffusing in a situation maybe can be perceived as just I don't know, putting your tail up, like you know, just like I'm like you're. I guess I can see your point, like like I probably would
I feel
be
like that's generally how I used to like de-escalate, but like I don't know.
De-escalate.
I've just been angry, not angry, but like if someone tries me, I'm like I'm ready. I don't know.
Wasn't well. Yeah.
They were trying my boy.
I know.
And that is the story of how I got dubbed the hero of the cruise by our friend group. Yeah, the next morning,
Sour's brother.
Yeah, the next morning we were sitting chilling, and then he came up and he's like, "Oh, it's the hero of the cruise." So that's my unofficial name.
Who said it?
Sour's brother.
Oh yeah, Sour's brother. Oh, I'm like who? Oh, Sour's brother. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's fair. I think I can see what you're coming from, and like maybe you wanted to like have, you know, not back down, and, you know, actually fight for what you believe in, and I think that's fair. It just, I think it just it's there. I feel like there's, not say better ways, but like I don't know. I just don't want to see a fight. I don't know. I guess I'm a bitch.
It wasn't gonna get to that point, but I get you. But yeah, it's the legend of the cruise.
That's a T.
Boozy cruise.
That was the one T. I feel like.
Yeah, the rest was assault, drinks, happiness, and chilling.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, that's what it was. First, before, I guess I should do this now.
Yeah, we're wrapping up this Guinness.
We're wrapping up, but first, before I go to the raid, I just want to do a shout out, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we're late to it, but in
Rips.
March 9th, March 8th was a great man passed away. Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball. And
F's in the chat.
F's in the chat. And it's just crazy to me. He was 68 when he passed away from a acute hematoma. It was just like, I think, I don't know, he had a blow or something done to his head and like something happened. And it's just crazy to me, like, because, man, Dragon Ball is such an international reach, you know? Like, what do you remember about Dragon Ball? Like, when was the first time you watched it?
I was a little late to the game. I watched it in college, but I've binged Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, in like 2 years. So
yeah, that's crazy. In 2 years, that's actually a lot.
Yeah,
especially with Dragon Ball. I remember specifically watching the Buu saga back when I was 7 or 6, back in Venezuela. It was one of the first animes I watched, definitely with my brother. And do you know like that the nothing important, but like how freaking global Dragon Ball is?
Yeah. It was one of the first ones to come out to the
come out
global level.
to really reach the freaking overseas. I feel like I feel like before Dragon Ball, it wasn't really anything like that. It was like maybe people had some VHS tapes of like North Star, Sailor Moon, Yu Yu Hakusho. But like when it got Dragon Ball Z got released in the States, in Latin America, I'm thinking Latin America mostly, really. Like Latin America was so immersed in Dragon Ball Z, man. Like everyone knows who Goku is, and it's just amazing, you know, like the reach that this guy can make, and I just feel so sad that like you know he's gone. It feels like one of the I don't know. I feel like it's like one of the first people that touched me when I was really young, in terms of like entertainment, like truly gone. Like even before, like Matthew Perry passed away recently as well. Akira Toriyama touched me way before Matthew Perry did. Yeah, and you know because like he wrote freaking Dragon Ball Z. And I don't know.
Yeah, dude, even freaking Big Daddy Oda.
Yeah.
Tribute.
No, he's taking a break.
Masashi Kishimoto. Ite Kubo, everyone, all of the like
big three,
the manga goats, and even Yoshiro Tagashi, Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter boy.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
He was a very big figure in manga and getting it to the point that it got to international like attention.
I think and also one of my favorite tidbits about Toriyama, because like the way he approached Dragon Ball at some point, he was very like not. He was very much like willy-nilly with it, like he literally made the Super Saiyan transformation because he wanted to have it easy on him on drawing Goku. So that instead of him drawing his hair and inking it all black, all I had to do is just draw the spiky hair, and that's it. That's the reason why he made Super Saiyan.
That's crazy.
The most iconic transformation, yeah, it's legit. The most iconic transformation, and he did it just because to make it easy for him to draw. and he just I feel like that's a kind of mentality he had with his drawing, and I just think it's so amazing that he was so smart, but also very lazy in terms of how he wanted to work. Like,
I think that's like all like manga artists, though.
I don't know. You have people like Oda, like Togashi. Like Oda is so detail orientated. He knows everything about One Piece. Toriyama better remember some things about Dragon Ball, and I don't know. He's just still succeeding. You know, I don't know. It's crazy like that, but. Yeah. It's truly one of the first goes to go away. I feel like of our generation, you know, like he was not even part of our generation. We just had the tail end, you know, of it. They just truly, I don't know, but yeah. Shout out to Toriyama. Our prayers and love goes to their family, and I just know the impact that this series had on all of us. It's crazy. Cheers to Akira Toriyama.
Cheers.
Now with that, I'll finish it off with what I thought by the stout, the Guinness stout. I'll probably give it Frick, I hate that I gave Stout and Lager 7 because I kind of want to do 7 here too. I'm gonna do 7.5 Dragon Ball.
Hey, you like Guinness more?
I liked it. I think it was nice. I think it was nice on the. It was coffee. it was not as bitter and it was not as strong as like other stouts that I had. So I think it was good because like a recent stout I had or like a dark beer was like very roasted coffee taste.
Yeah.
And I don't like that bitterness, but this was nice. It was raw. It was sweet coffee. That's kind of what I was feeling. It was really good. So I'm gonna do it about 7.5 Dragon Balls
Nice. Cheers to that.
to pay tribute. Now with that is the end of our episode. Thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. Wherever you want to watch, let us know any cruise destinations that you guys want to go to, and if you would fight someone on a cruise.
If you would stand up for the poor workers who are abused and used.
Is this really the hill you want to stand on?
Yes, I will stand up for the poor workers that are not able to stand up on their own voice. I'll do it for them.
So you don't think he could beat your ass?
I don't think that matters.
I think he does because like it's worth it. Because like
Yes,
thing is,
it's worth it.
the dudes is like
Standing up for what's right is always worth it.
It is, but like
And I was
like
not on the wrong side of the law.
You
Standing
weren't,
up
but,
for
like,
what's right.
you were like the way I looked at it is like you saying this could go different ways, and you can't control that. And I don't know.
I think it was fine. As it was fine. So.
We'll always talk about it. Anyway, anything else you want to tell our viewers to comment on?
Yeah, thanks for listening. If you guys had any fun St. Patrick's Day activities, let us know in the comments. Let us know if you guys enjoy Irish beers as we do. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it for us. As always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. It's gonna be Cruise Hero and Jimmy Neutron signing out.
Yeah. Ayy. Ayy.